Hello guys, I tried a few minutes ago, actually about half an hour ago. I was getting ready to go on a Facebook Live with you guys and go over all the Slique products and kind of a review on the weight loss stuff. And as soon as I did, my kids walked in the house. I had just hit the button to go live and I had to turn it off to start and listen to my babies because they weren't going to be quiet anyways, right? Mine are all grown. I always talk about my kids. But so you know, I've only got one left at home. My youngest is at home. She's 17. The other ones are out and on their own, and one is getting married in June, and so many things going on. But I am ready to get this one going. I'm excited, and I so pray that the internet works better. I know so many people have been complaining that bits and parts of the Facebook Lives I've been doing are not working. It's like, I don't even know the sound. It's like my lips are moving. I'm talking even faster than normal. So I hope this is better. I switched, instead of using the internet we have it here at the house, I'm hopefully doing it on my phone. I don't know, my kids did it for me. It's magic. So hopefully it's going to work better for you guys. If not, maybe I'll stop doing Facebook Lives because they're not working so well and kind of try to figure out something else to do. I'm not so sure. I'm glad it sounds good right now, Marty. Thank you. I love that feedback. I'm excited. So since it didn't work last time, I'm going to go over all of the numbers and what we've been doing with our weight loss. And then I also completely forgot to tell you guys about Brian. So I want to tell you what's going on with his as well. So of course, what's the first thing I want you to do? Grab your oils. Get them out. Let's get some on. I am starting with, of course, you know, I've got my peppermint going on. I was reading some of the comments last time and they're like, oh my gosh, are you putting peppermint right on your face? Yup. I put it everywhere. I just love, I love my oils. I'm all good with it. So I do my peppermint. I even do wintergreen on my face. I think you get used to the oil so it doesn't heat up quite as much, because I remember thinking that they were really warm as well. So I take my wintergreen, I'm getting that one on. I have several appointments that I'm doing this afternoon. I get to go have lunch. I guess it's really, what time is it? 3:30 we're meeting, and it's not quite lunch then, but we're going to Mexican, which is one of my favorites, at 3:30. So I have to make this, you know, kind of quick and easy so that I can get out to where I have to go. I think it's too funny too. I'm looking at this shirt. This is one of my shirts that I think I need some new ones when they get where they're dangling like that, because it's just too big. This one is a 6, and the new ones I just bought, I bought one is a 2X. Very excited about that, and the other is a 3X that I bought. Those are a little bit more comfortable. But anyways, so to get on with this, I want to go over my weights first. So during the 60 days of the first Slique challenge, I went from 340 pounds on January 9th, I think is what it was. January 9th is when it started. Yes, 340. That's what I weighed in with all of y'all. And when we weighed in for this next one, it was 297 pounds. Whoop, whoop, under that 300, which is so exciting to me. I love it. And I'm a little bit afraid this is hesitating again because I don't see stuff popping up. I hope you guys are able to hear me because I don't want this not to work. And then the measurements, because I went over the measurements the other day with everybody. The measurements, my waist on January 9th went from 55. When I weighed the other day, 60 days later, it was 51. So I lost 4 inches on my waist. My chest was 58. That is down to 53.75. So I lost 4.75 inches on my chest. My hips went from 66 to 63.5, and that's one of those big ones that I really want to see a major difference. I want that to come under that 60, because I don't know if you know, when you're measuring yourself, a measuring tape goes to 60 inches. So at this point, when I'm doing my hips, it's more than one full measuring tape, and that's just wrong. I'm 60 inches tall, so that means my hips are still bigger than I'm wider than I am tall. So that's one I definitely want to be able to see. If that hits 59.9, I'm going to be happy in the next 60 days, because that would be another 3.5 inches down. Right quad was 33.75, 31, so that's 2.75 inches. My left quad was 33. It is now 30.50, so that went down 2.5. And I really attribute to that. We've been doing a lot of walking. I've got the treadmills in our garage that we're working on. I've also got a bike out there. And then in addition to that, I've been doing 2 different things. I've been doing, it's not Tai Chi, but it's slow movements that you do. And so you're having to hold poses. And I think that's been really good. And then we're doing Not Your Mama's Yoga, just because it's fun and Brian doesn't want to do real yoga. But I can get him to do that one. So I think that's the reason why legs are even looking smaller. My calves went from 19 down to 18.25. So that was what, 0.75 difference. My neck went from 21.5 down to 21, so I lost half an inch on my neck itself. My right arm went from 21.25 down to 20.5. Left arm went 22.5 to 21.5. So I lost an inch on my arms. And that is, I've been doing a lot of the stretchy bands, and just every time a commercial comes on in the evenings, I do my bands. I go out, I go up, I go sideways. I don't even know if any of it's real exercise, but that's what I've been doing. So a total of 43 pounds down and a total of 20.25 inches in 60 days. So I'm loving it. Very excited about the next one. I know that it might slow down a little bit going into the next 120 days. And mentally, I'm ready for that, but I am believing for big, huge things in addition to that. I'm so ready for it. And then I wanted to tell you guys Brian's, because we didn't get him to step on the scale that first day, not when the video was on, because I was crying. So I hung up on everybody. But the Brian's weight went from 366.4 and he is now at 338.6. So he lost a total of 27.8 pounds at the same time. And then his total weight, his total inches, altogether he lost 9.25 inches during that same time period. So we're pretty excited about it. It is working and it's going really well for us. But I want to go over the different products because I have had, I would guess, maybe 200 private messages of people asking me, okay, what exactly are you doing? So again, this is where I say it's not just me. I'm not the only person trying to lose weight. I'm not the only one who have a hard time doing it. And I just want to go over the different products. This PowerPoint, as always, will be put on our Facebook page, so you can turn around and share it. And this is our Sleek and Sexy with Me PowerPoint series. We also have one, probably the one I'm going to upload is Sleek and Sexy with Me and essential oils and exercise, because movement has been a really big part of making this physical change. I really believe that's part of it. Physical movement, getting out there and exercising and moving helps with the ghrelin leptin, because it helps reduce those stress levels. It helps your body not be leptin resistant. And so you know leptin is the hormone that every fat cell in your body kicks up more leptin. And so the heavier you weigh, the more leptin resistant you become. But leptin is the hormone that tells your body it's full. It says, oh, I don't need any more, I'm good. It's when you see a skinny person and they take 2 bites of a cookie or a donut and they leave it and they're like, I'm done, I don't need it. You're like, what does that have to do with eating the donut, right? Like, that makes no sense. That's because leptin is there. So they're not having to use willpower. Their body says, oh, I'm content, I don't need any more. And so they're able to walk away from it. And exercise and movement, that helps with our sensitivity to leptin so that we recognize it more. Actually, for about 48 hours after you exercise, 48 hours after you exercise, you are still more sensitive to leptin. So that movement, that physical exercise is so important. So on the PowerPoint that I'm going to give you guys, it's going to talk about oils and exercise and essential oils so that you can have that as a part of it, because it really is such an important role. So overall, the Slique system, Young Living Slique system, it's designed to help with weight management in general. It's designed to increase your metabolism, to get it functioning like it's supposed to be. A healthy metabolism burns when it's supposed to, and it relaxes and lets you go to sleep at nighttime so that your body is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's really important, and our entire Slique line partners with that so that, again, it's not just willpower. It also helps to build lean muscles. How many of you have worked out, done the exercise, done the stuff, and not seen the muscle definition, not seen the muscles get tight and that cut look, or you're doing this sit-up, you're not seeing it? Well, part of our Slique system, this entire line together, helps so that our body can build that lean muscle mass so that we can feel better. And then this one, and when I say it, I swear you should go, oh, it helps to burn excess fat. What? You should do that every single time you say that, because how many of us, I don't know anybody that doesn't want to burn some extra fat, right? And this, our Slique system, helps to do that right up front. And the first product I want to talk about is our Slique Essence. This is our Slique Essence. It's an amazing essential oil. This one, this is a blend of grapefruit and tangerine, spearmint, lemon, ocotea, and stevia. Those are all already in here. And what I love about this is the stevia that is in our Slique Essence. What it does is it helps to emulsify the oils so that when you add this to water and you add it in there and drink it, it lets it get throughout the cup so that when you're sipping it, there's oils all the way through. Because remember, usually when you put oil in your water, it separates and that the oil stays right on top because they separate, right? Well, because it has the stevia, it's not going to dip. So you don't have to worry about it burning your lips. But the oils that are in this particular Slique Essence, the oils that are in here help with that weight loss. They partner together with that so that our body can start releasing that excess. It helps with that control center. Again, if I can get 50% of the diet where it's not my willpower having to defend me, where it's just things working like they're supposed to, because our system has a feedback. It has this checks and balances. And for people that are overweight, for some reason, our checks and balances have gotten out of control. They're not functioning, they're not partnering with us. Your Slique Essence is going to help with that. And I want to tell you this right now. So I've had people say, well, I don't like it. I don't like the taste. One of my besties, she's a platinum in our team. She's an author, Stacey Kimbrell. She has the book Living Balance. She has the website Living Anointed. Great, amazing woman, right? And she's a platinum and she hates the taste of spearmint. She hates it. Just like how I feel about oregano. So she doesn't like the taste of this. And this is what I tell people. You need a bottle a month. This is a 30-day supply of your Slique Essence. I love it. You guys love it, right? This right here, this is a bottle a month. So if you're just doing little itty bitty drops, you're like, I don't see it working. It's because this is a month supply. You should be consuming an entire bottle of Slique Essence every month. And if you put it in your water and you don't like the taste of it, put it in a shot glass. Put a couple drops in your shot glass, put a little bit of water, and just take it like a shot so it's not throughout your entire water and you won't drink enough. So whatever you have to do to get it down, you can also, if you need to, put it in a capsule. Take it as a capsule, divide it up. There's 250 drops. You need a month supply. That's like 3 or 4 drops in a capsule, 3 or 4 drops in a shot glass, right? It's quick, it's easy. It is amazing. You're just going to take this one. Just make sure you go through the whole bottle in a month because you're going to see some different things happen. Let's see. Can Slique help without taking away weight? Because weight is the last thing I need to lose. You know what? The oils that are in your Slique Essence, grapefruit, tangerine, spearmint, lemon, ocotea, that's digestive health. That's working from mouth to anus. So absolutely you can be able to use this. Because remember, this doesn't make your body do something it's not supposed to do. This is going to go in and work on a healthy, normal metabolism. That's what we're supposed to have. When we're overweight, we don't have that. When you're underweight, you don't have that. That metabolism is going crazy, or it's going not working, I'm slow, it's time for a nap. This is working either way. So that's a powerful thing that you can do. So you can take it, you can take it throughout the day. You can take it all at once. It really doesn't matter. Just make sure you get it in. The more often you do it, the better it is. You know, I'm addicted to taking my oils all day long, right? So the next product I want to talk about, and this is the one I told you the other day. When I say it, you're supposed to go, oh, this is the powerhouse. This is the one. This right here, this is the Slique Slim. This is a game changer for me. I know this was one of the most important things that I really added, and I went hardcore on it. Our Slique Slim is a blend of essential oils and herbs together. This is the one that helps burn the excess fat that we were just talking about. Burning excess fat, is that a big deal? You bet your bippy. It's huge. It's full of phenols. It's full of flavonoids. It has massive amount of antioxidants in here. This helps to support the release of free fatty acids. That digesting of the fat we're talking about, that's what this is. It helps to literally go in. So here's the fat molecule. The oils and the herbs that are in our Slique Slim literally go and they digest the molecule itself, but also the little sac. Think cellulite, right? So we have these little things of cellulite all over. That's the fat that accumulates. This helps to go in and break that down. It helps to release triglycerides. That's important. There's nothing else in Young Living that we're allowed to tell you will help with triglycerides, but this product, it does automatically on its own. This is not the shake. No, this is the supplements. This is you take the 2 powdered ones before breakfast, about 30 minutes before breakfast, and then this one you take about 30 minutes before your lunch. So you have 2 powdered in this one and a powdered in liquid. This liquid one, this is all essential oils. This is sweet sweet orange, blood orange, and grapefruit. Then it also has 4 oils that are really high in citral. Now you can look up the constituent citral, but citral is huge and important, and that is in our Ocotea essential oil. It's in there. It also has our cassia. That's the only spot you can get our cassia is in this capsule or in our ancient oils, our ancient oil, our kit with ancient oils. I can't remember what it's called right now. And then it also has peppermint and fennel. And oils that are high in citral, those are the ones that are going in and helping to digest and break down the fats. Those are the ones. It's really important. And it's already in here. You also have inside there cinnamon powder, which you can Google. Look up cinnamon powder and weight, cinnamon powder and healthy blood sugars, right? They just help. These are some things that are just known historically to be able to work with that. And it's already in these capsules. We have them in there. You also have, what do we have in there? Bitter orange extract is in there. Fenugreek seed is in there. You also have, what's called? Ocotea leaf. So you get Ocotea essential oil, but you also get the Ocotea leaf. And Ocotea, O-C-O-T-A-A, O-C-O-T-E-A, that's one of those that you should research. That comes from Ecuador, and it's an amazing addition for overall digestion, overall healthy body. And we've got the oil and the leaf already in here. It also, in this, this amazing thing, you have an enzyme, what's it called? A custom blend of enzymes, all the parts and pieces, so you're able to break down proteins into those tiny amino acids we talked about, so your body gets all of those as building blocks, which is why it helps to build those lean muscle mass so that you can start building that. Thank you. Oils of ancient scripture. I don't know why that happens to me, right? So it's already in there. It helps with that. It also helps break down fats. It has lipase in there, and lipase helps to digest the fats. It's a part of that. So it's got the citral working on it, but then we come from the other angle, and we've got the enzymes that are helping to work on that system, and that's really important. So it's helping with an overall healthy metabolism. It helps you have that better energy so that you can get your stuff done. That dip that we have at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, where we're coming up right now and you're just kind of dragging, this is going to help you have natural, normal, healthy energy levels. You're not going to feel buzzed and jittery, nothing like that. Your lean muscle mass is going to start coming into alignment. Overall help with your weight on its own and that energy. You know what it does? When you have energy and you feel stronger, you're able to exercise. Leptin, part of what it does, not only does it tell you it's time to stop eating, but it controls your energy output too. So ghrelin, that's the one that goes and says, grr, I'm hungry. That's the hormone. It's a normal thing. Grr, I need to eat. So we eat, we feel that need, and we eat. It's made right in the stomach itself. Leptin is the one that goes, okay, we got enough, we're good. Ghrelin says, don't waste any energy. We're hungry, we don't have enough fuel. Leptin says, oh, we got plenty of fuel. Let's go run a marathon, right? That's that one that kicks in, and you hear people go, oh, I exercise and I feel so good when I exercise, and I get this an endorphin rush, right? I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, that was not something that ever happened to me, because when I worked out, it made me more tired. But it's because those 2 hormones, they weren't functioning like they're supposed to. But waking up that system with water, like we talked about, and movement and all these different things, it wakes the system up. So then it's not willpower to get up and exercise. You feel antsy sitting still. Wouldn't that be different? Instead of you forcing yourself to go do it and then be tired after you do it, like, I just got to go for a walk, I got to go for a run. And you all know people that feel that way. This helps us be able to get there. Again, the triglycerides, really important to remember, helps to break down stored triglycerides, high in phenols, high in antioxidants, so it's working on the entire body, helps to reduce oxidative stress. Remember, that's that rusting that we talked about in the Ninja Red video? This is already helping it. So it's 2, this was the difference. So this is what we're talking about, right? So you get 2 and you get 2. For me, we decided, I think it was our second, it might have been our 3rd week. I think I wrote it down somewhere, I don't know. But we changed it up. Because of my size, because of Brian's size, because when I stress, I'm an overeater. So it was all healthy foods, it was organic, but I would eat, and then 20 minutes later I would eat something else, and 20 minutes later, all good, all healthy, but too many calories is still too many calories. So what I chose to do is I upped it. So I take 2 packages of this in the morning, and then I take 2 packages of this at lunchtime. So instead of taking 1 and 1, I take take 2 and 2, and that was like a switch was flipped for me. All of a sudden, that willpower thing, I didn't need it. I just didn't, I wasn't as hungry. And part of my mentality, I'm thinking part of it is a normal healthy stomach. This is the size of it, right? But because I ate so much at a sitting, my stomach was stretched out. So this helped my body to feel fuller. It kind of made those triggers. Will I always stay at 2 and 2? I don't know, but I still have, let's see, 150 pounds or so to release. So if I could do another 50 pounds this round, 43 pounds, I'll be very ecstatic, and who knows, I'll readjust it as I go. But for me, and maybe for you, maybe if you've already been doing this, you're like, I'm really not seeing the changes. Maybe you weren't taking enough of your Slique acids. Maybe you weren't taking, maybe these you needed more of, who knows. And then I also had a whole bunch of people say that when they take the afternoon dose, they were getting some, what would it be? Or their belly would burn, or they feel like they got a little bit of heartburn. One of the suggestions I made to a friend who was going through it probably 3 weeks ago when she mentioned that, I said, just eat like a quarter of an avocado when you consume that, because the fats will help with the burning that happens when the oil capsule opens up. So for some people, even with inner defense, they'll notice that it burns a little bit when it opens up. They're warm oils, they're hot, so maybe that's where that little bit of irritation comes from. But if you eat something fatty with it, or even a tablespoon of coconut oil, right? Those good fats are good for your brain and your mind and your joints and your skin, so your skin will be beautiful. So maybe try doing that, or belch, yeah, if you're burping, belching, any of those things, try having some fats with it. So when you're preparing your meal, this is what I do. When I'm fixing whatever we're having for breakfast or lunch or dinner, that's when I open this and I take them with my big thing of water. And if I were having that burping thing that you're having, go ahead and take quarter of an avocado, half an avocado, tablespoon of coconut oil, and see if that works. Or do it with the Slique tea that we make, where we put the MCT oil and all that good stuff in there. Take it with that, because those fats will help dilute it. See if that works for you. And yes, if you will not remember to take this package at lunchtime, right? So this is breakfast, this is lunch. If you know you're going to forget at lunchtime, you can take both of them at breakfast. It's perfectly fine. Take them both at breakfast. You should take them by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because that healthy metabolism, that getting that energy going, that might cause a little bit of keeping you up at nighttime. I haven't had that problem with it. It doesn't give me that energy. It's not like there's caffeine in there, but it's hypothetical. So if that's something that you're concerned about, take it before 3, but you can take them first thing in the morning, no problems. The next one I want to talk about is our Slique tea. Now, Slique tea, okay. So first of all, I'm a tea lover. So this was a transition I made when I gave up diet soda. I went to tea, because 2 liters of diet soda a day, and then suddenly cutting it out, the headache from the caffeine going away was horrendous. But drinking regular tea helped with that a little bit. I didn't have as big a headache because it had more caffeine. Now this is different. This is our Young Living Slique tea. First, I love the little container. I'm going to point that out because I think that's pretty cool. But this right here, this is not just tea for flavor's sake. This is not just tea for fun. This is our Slique Ocotea Oolong chocolate tea. That's what you got going on right here. And this is amazing. This is very supportive of your overall, I know, diet sodas are horrible, Jen. I don't take them anymore. I don't drink them, but I do know they were really bad. So in our Slique tea, this is Jade Oolong tea. This is awesome. It has inulin fiber in here. It has Ocotea leaf. Again, I really want you to look up Ocotea and digestion and see what that does for it. The Ecuadorian cocoa powder that's already in there.